Hi all, good evening. Hope you guys are able to see my screen. Can someone please confirm?
Yes, it's visible.
Yeah. So today I would like to explain about LSMW. By the way, this is Vamsi Krishna here from Guntur offline batch. So LSMW means Legacy System Migration Workbench. So here it's like,
Your screen not visible.
pardon me, am I audible?
Your screen not
Yes, it will be showing.
Your screen is not
not,
visible.
not showing.
Okay.
Your screen not showing.
I'll just stop sharing and I'll reshare again.
No, it's visible.
Is this visible now? The Word document?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Visible.
Thank you. Hi all. Today I would like to
You
explain
can
about LSMW, Legacy
you can
System
you can
Migration.
zoom little bit.
Sure. Legacy System Migration Workbench. That means the data from the legacy system where we do the transfer to the SAP system. So here I had prepared this document on my own. So post this explanation, I will be sharing this document to everyone. Where
సిక్స్లు కట్టగట్టు 180 కట్టాలి లేట్ ఏం చేయాలనుకుంటున్నావు గమగమ 6 వేసి అటు 70లోకి వెళ్ళిపోతే
keep it on mute.
Vamsigar, your voice is not audible.
Well, so here we have different types of data, that is like a vendor master data, customer master data, material master data, asset master data, and GL accounts. Whereas I have prepared this document on my own, so it have screen by screen screenshots. So whereas you guys are able to do this LSMW by seeing this document. So I will be sharing this document immediately after this explanation. So I will start with the configuration steps in the SAP. So the T code itself is like a LSMW. So here we can see the pop-up says like welcome to the legacy system migration workbench. The LSM workbench is an SAP system tool that supports you when copying data from non-SAP system to the SAP system. So just click on continue. here today I would like to, as I explained, so we have different types of master data. So I will be uploading now related to vendor master data. So usually for creating vendor master records, we used to go to FK01 or like XK01. So in XK01, it's like we will be creating master record for one person, like or like one company code. But when we are copying when we are copying master data from the legacy system to SAP system, whereas we will be having hundreds and thousands of master data. So we are using LSMW to transfer all those data to the SAP system in one go. And this is the first step where we have to provide the project name. So here I have already provided one name, so I will change the name like DDR master. DDR master up. So I'll click.
You are typing in WordPad, huh?
No. I'm
It's
doing
not,
it in SAP tool.
It's not showing, no? The screen is not visible. Only Word document is showing.
Okay, just a minute. You able to see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Can you confirm once again?
Yes. SAP
Now,
screen open.
yeah, correct. So I'll do it from beginning again. So the
Yeah,
T
now
code
it's,
is the
now
T
it's
code is
visible.
yeah, the T code is itself LSMW. So once you go to the T code and you will be see this pop up like welcome to the legacy system migration workbench. The LSM workbench is an SAP system tool that supports you when copying data from non-SAP system. So you just click on continue here, and here we will be having project and subproject and object. So here you have to provide one project name. So since it is a practice system, you can provide any names in these three columns. So I will be giving like VDR master up. So after giving the project name, you just click on create entry, and you just give the description for this project like vendor master data upload, and click on continue. So and sub project name also we have to provide, that is like vendor master. I'm giving like vendor master and give the description for the same vendor master, and click on continue and give the object name as well.
మళ్ళా కాల్ వస్తుంది గేట్ అయిపోకండి మళ్ళీ మాట్లాడాలి ఇంట్లో టవర్
Bro, your voice is not audible.
Someone muted, I think.
Bro, you are not audible.
Your voice రావట్లేదు sir.
No, I think he muted himself. Can you come out of the mute?
Yeah, hi.
Yes, you can hear.
Yeah, thank you. So when you click on execute button, so first option we will be having like maintain attributes. So even though in the DTP file which I have prepared here, I have given each and every step with the in detail description that what to do. We just have to double click on maintain object attributes. So here you have to click on display. You have to click on display change so that it will enable you to do the edit. So here now we are doing batch input recording. So and we will be having one interview question also here, like what are the objective types and import methods in LSMW, so that we have to explain all these like standard batch direct input and batch input recording, business object method and IDOC. So here I'm doing now batch input recording. So here I have selected the batch input recording and we have to click on the record overview. So here we have to click on create recording. So and we have to give one name for recording, just like here. So the name should be like 4 letters. I'm giving VD up and the description is like vendor master data upload. So and just click on continue. So here we have to provide the transaction code. So you all know that for creating vendor master, so the T code is like XK01. So if it is like a customer master data, the T code is like XD01, or else like if it is like asset master data, the T code is like AS01. So similar way, so whichever master data we are trying to upload here, we have to provide the transaction code here. So now I am uploading vendor master data, hence I am giving XK01 and click on continue. So now this screen is recording and this screen is like how we used to create the vendor master record. The similar way we have to create now, so that all the action points are like all the input details whichever we are giving here, it will get recorded. So I am giving here the company code and the account group, domestic vendor account group, and click on enter. And here we have to provide the name, vendor master name.
Bro, your screen is stuck. I can't see anything.
It's showing, no problem. Continue.
It's working, bro. You carry on.
I think network issue.
It's
Bro,
working,
what you
bro.
are doing,
You can continue.
bad display for me.
Yeah, okay.
Once you
So
can left hand come. Now it's showing, bro. You can continue.
okay, bro.
Okay, bro, it is well now.
So here I'm seeing vendor name, post box number, postal code, and post box code, and region and country India. And similar way we can give whichever details we want, like a street, city, district, post box, city, everything. It will type enter. Bank details, I'm not giving any bank details here. So recon account, I'm giving the recon account here, and the sort key is G001, and cash management group, major vendors, and enter. Payment terms, I'll give 001, G001 as a payment term. And click on enter. No dunning procedure. So the details which I have provided for creating the master record has been picked up here. So I have to click on like default all. So these are the details, like right side where you have observed the words which are in pink color. These are like technical names, and the right side values like company code, vendor account group, these are like functional names. So I have given here company code, vendor account group, and vendor name, post box, post code. And if I go down, I have given reconciliation account and key for sorting key, and planning group, and payment terms key. So what we have to do, we have to copy all these technical names and functional names to one Excel. So for copying these details, we have a shortcut key, Control Y. So if we click on Control Y, we can able to select this data. I'll just copy this data and paste it into one Excel sheet. And I'll copy the data from down as well. So I'll be removing these gaps. This is not yet delimited, so I'm delimiting this by data, text to columns, fixed width. So I just delimit this data. And I just copied this. And pasting into the another sheet as transpose, so that it will come like headings. So here it's like we have company code. My company code is Apple, and here vendor account group, vendor account group is ADVG. ADVG, and this is vendor name, and post box number 60103, This post box number we can give whichever we want to assign it to the vendor. So I'm taking here one number for all to make it easy. Country key IN and region 10 reconciliation account 100,500 100,500.
Bro, is there any possibility to zoom your Excel page?
Sure, bro. You able to see now?
Okay.
And sorting key is 001. Planning group is A4. Terms of payment is 0001. So now here I have created for one vendor, and similarly you can create for hundreds and thousands of vendors, usually in real time. So the client used to give us the vendor details that we will get it from their end user who used to handle the data. So all those data we have to prepare like this. So now I will be preparing for 10 vendors. And vendor names I will make a change. Rest of the details I'm considering the same in order to save the time. After all creating this, we have to remove the headings. So I have given each and every step in the Word document. So if you go through this document also, it is easy for you guys to do in your system. So as of now I have done till here. Click on save here and go back again. So here under batch input recording, you have to select here so that the recording which I have given is like name is VDF, and then click on save here and go to back. So here the last action date, it will capture like the one first first step which we have done. So then go to the second step, maintain source structure. So double click on this maintain source structure and click on display changes. And here you have to click on create a structure. And here we have to provide the structure name. Structure name I will give like D up. Vendor master. Just click on continue. And here you have to click on save and then click on back. Maintain source fields. Double click on maintain source fields. Once select the maintain source fields and click on object overview, and then click on list here. So this is the data which we have done the recording. So we have to copy this data, all technical names and functional names and characters and length of the characters. So we have to copy these things from company code, that is from third line. For doing the copy, Control Y is the shortcut key. For this character, I'll mention it as C. We have to take the length of the columns. And here, after copying these details, just go back to the main menu and select the maintain source field and click on execute. Here you have to select the source field icon. Select the source field and click on display changes. And then click on table maintenance. This is the table maintenance. Click on table maintenance and paste the details which we have copied from the same source field. So we have copied here. Copy the technical name and character and length of the columns. After giving this, you just click on enter So the field description, it will automatically come here. Then click on save. Click on back button. Now you can see here all those details will be picked up here in the source field. And click on save and go back. And next step is maintain structure relations. Select this maintain structure relations and click on execute button. Here you select the structure relation. Click on display changes. You delete the previous relationship and click on relationship again. So it will pick up the source relation which we have given V and D up, and click on save. Go back. Now the fifth step is maintain field mapping and conversion rules. So maintain field mapping and conversion rules. Select it and click on execute button. Like this and click on execute button. Select the field and click on display changes. And then go to extras. Click on auto field mapping. Here you don't do any changes. You just click on continue. In auto field mapping proposal, you just accept the proposal. Until auto field mapping is completed. So if you see here, the all source and rule details has been picked up here. All source details are like company code, account group, name, address details, everything will be picked up here. Save this and go back. And maintain fixed values and translations, user defined routines. So I think for now this is not necessary for us, and we'll go to the specify files. In specify files, for doing this step, so we have to do one format here. The file, I mean like the vendor master data which we have, keep it here. So we have to save this file as text file. So I will delete this which is in first sheet. Actually it is not necessary, and save this data, vendor master data which we have created. File, save as, give name as vendor of, and the file name should be text tab delimited. Make sure the file name should be like this. Sorry, the file type should be text tab delimited, and click on save button. Click on OK and yes, and you can, let me cross check whether it is saved. You can delete this Excel sheet. Now go to SAP tool. As I mentioned in the DTP, this is the file which I saved to desktop. So we have all company code, account group, vendor name, post box numbers, and country code and location code. Everything. I'll close this file and I'll go to SAP now. Select the 7th step and click on execute button. And here we have to select the legacy data and click on display changes. And here we have to select the legacy data and add entry. So once we click on add entry, so we will get a file, the file which we have saved it to desktop, that we have to copy here. I have given vendor up. We have to select the file and just give a name, any name you can give, vendor master. And in delimiter column we have to select the tabulator and click on continue button. And click on save. Here we are getting some error. The file name converted data maximum 45 characters. So the converted data, so here we have the converted data. It is saying that the converted data file name is more than 45 characters. So I'll double click on this converted data file name and I'll shorten this data file name. I'll click on continue, then save now and go back. So now specify file is done. And then we have assign files. So this is similar like 4th step. So select the assign files, click on execute, and click on display changes. Delete the assignment, position the cursor on the source structure. We have to select the source structure, display changes, delete the assignment and click on assignment again and save this and go back. Next is read data. Double click on this read data. Uncheck this value fields and data value and click on execute button. So it will ask you, do you want to grant access to this file? Click on allow button. So you can read here like how many vendor line items we have uploaded. So usually I have uploaded 10 line items. So the 10 line items we can see here with the number. In real time we will be having hundreds and thousands of line items where we can see that much of count here. So just nothing to do here. You just click on back. And then display read data. Select the read data and click on execute button. Here you just click on continue. Nothing need to be changed here. So these are the line items which I have uploaded here. I have uploaded 10 vendor master data. You can double click on, you can click on each line item and you can see all the details of this particular vendor. Whereas we can see the company code, account group, vendor name, post box, postal code, and country key, region, reconciliation account, and sorting key, planning group, and payment terms. So similar way you can click on whichever master data file and you can see all the details here. And you just go back here and then convert data. So when coming to the convert data step, select the convert data and click on execute button. Execute here again. So the 10 records will be converted here, and just click on back, and here we can display the converted data. Select the display converted data, click on execute. Now you can see it is in green color, whereas all these 10 vendor line items got converted. Now also you can just click and see all the vendor details here. Just click on go back, and here the next step is create batch input session. Select create batch input session, click on execute. And click on execute again. So one batch input folder with 10 transactions created. Click on continue. And the last step is like run batch input session. Select the run batch input session and click on execute. If you see here, we have one master file which is having 10 transactions. Select the file and click on process button. Here we have options called processing modes, process foreground, and display errors only, or else like we can execute this program in background. So I will select the foreground mode and I'll click on process. So here we have to click on enter. Now this will show all the records which we have updated. We have to click on enter until it will get completed for all the records. If we have so many records, we can do the background job for this. So now the foreground process is completed, and click on session overview, and you can see the file will be cleared here since it is been uploaded. Now just click on back. So now the process has been completed, uploading the vendor master data. So where we can check all those master records. I will go to SC16 and table. And the table name also I have mentioned here. LFA1. So here I will select one column which I have given similar number like post box. I have given 560103 for all vendor line items. I'll click on. If you see, these are the vendor line items which I have uploaded here. So this is the end of the process of LSMW. So in another way, you can see here, you can see the vendor list, like when you are reviewing the record, I mean like FBL1N line items slash. Here also you can see all the 10 line items which I have uploaded with the company name, vendor name and country code, and all address details with the region code. Here also you can see the names which I have uploaded now: Icon, Intel company, Lenovo, LG, Nokia, Nvidia, Power, Samsung, VUG product. This is the end of the session here about the LSMW. Guys, this Word document I will be sharing now in the group which I have prepared, and here I have given each and every step of screen, every step in detailly, like how you have to click, where you have to click, everything I have given. So please go through this document so that you will be able to do. At the same time, please try to understand this. And one more document I have. Like we have couple of steps in LSMW. So if you want to understand each and every step in detailly, so this I have extracted from browser. So I will be sharing this document as well, so that you will be having in detail of stepwise as well, so that you'll be able to get a better understanding on this. Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Yeah, hello. Good evening. This is Suresh. Hello, is my voice audible?
Yes, Suresh Garu, it is audible. Please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. That's very good presentation, Vamsi Garu. Thank you for the presentation. Yeah, today coming to my topic, I'm going to present BDC. That's called batch data communication. So please confirm I'm sharing my screen.
వన్స్ రికార్డింగ్ స్టాప్ చేయండి, మళ్ళీ స్టార్ట్ చేయరా రికార్డింగ్.
Okay.
థ్యాంక్ యూ.